Welcome to the class of 2020. What beekeeping has taught me. People must learn new things all the time. I've become more patient and gentle with learning new things. And yes, there is no such thing as perfection. And yes, perfection is really overrated because you can never be perfect. Learning and allowing yourself to learn is a gift that you can give yourself every day throughout your life. I picked up beekeeping 4 years ago. Why? I'm still not sure. It was something I knew nothing about. No one I knew had kept bees, and it felt foreign and mystical. I remember enjoying watching bees in my grandmother's house, going from flower to flower as a kid while literally hanging out of the apple tree. The sound of the humming bees going about their work and the faint smell of warm honey that they left in their flights welcomed spring, summer, and life. I read a few books and highly anxious, mixed with moments of fear and excitement, and sometimes it was hard to tell the difference. I decided to take the plunge. My learning curve was large, and I anticipated more than I anticipated 4 years ago. And I realized that the more I knew, the less I knew. And that in some respects was the best part. Embracing what you don't know is kind of freeing. The first year my bees took off on me in the fall. Came to learn that I didn't feed them long enough to build a hive, and they took away early to go find food somewhere else. They literally abandoned me. I was sad and angry with myself. It took me months to forgive myself. I let my bees down as their caretakers. The second year, my bees made it to December, no honey, and with a blast of unseasonable cold and wind, I was unprepared to make sure they were warm enough, and they died. Again, I was sad and angry with myself, and this time I found more local beekeepers to make sure that I was better prepared for the next season. The third year, my bees made it to the beginning of February, and I felt encouraged by a small gift of 4 quarts of honey that summer. I built what I thought was a shelter for them from the cold, and to hold the wind out with windows and straw. I think that this was the hardest loss because they made it for so long, and then 5 days of below zero weather led to my loss. I had more information, and the more I was learning, the more I was determined to help support my bees through a winter, and I believed that I could do this despite my losses. This is my 4th year, and I got way better at this. The trajectory was definitely up. My hive produced 50 pounds of honey last year. I was able to share this with friends and family. I made what can only be described as the most bizarre looking winter cold and wind arrangement. Some people noted that it kind of looked like trailer trash version of bee management. It did, but the hive survived, and actually it not only survived, but the hive got so large that I was able to create another hive from the original hive. And now I have 2. So patience, practice, education, help, trial and error, and creativity all played roles. Now I'm certain that things will still go wrong, and I'm learning new things every day. And I like this. I've learned to listen to them, to the different sounds that they make when annoyed, happy, and angry. And yes, they make different sounds. I'm still learning about the body language of bees dancing and the nuances of their language when they flap their wings. And the subtle ways that they talk to asking for help are letting you know that they're okay. They are teaching me to be gentle and quiet, we may find that ironic, and slow. Each time I look into my hive to check on them, I am amazed by the order and dedication they have to each other. I could have given up after each of the unsuccessful years, and I'm sure that I will have other problems down the road. I look forward to problems while considering solutions and asking for advice from others and suggestions. After all, without bees, humans and wildlife would only live for 4 years. We need them, like people need each other. Despite being sad about things that didn't go well, I have a choice: give up or keep learning and practicing. Bees need to visit 2 million flowers and travel 55,000 miles to make 1 pound of honey. Each bee is important, and together they are formidable. Don't be, no pun intended, afraid to learn. Try new things. Not succeed the first, second, third time, etc. Build on those mistakes. Consider being slow, quiet, and gentle while you go about your life. This is where you may find calm, peace, joy, and harmony. Congratulations, you are the best. live and learn something new every day.